Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back from a sunny but breezy Jersey. We are on the live stream for the game of England's Dominic McVitie and Annalise Dunham against Cindy Royer. And I should have checked that really before I started that, shouldn't I? That was Patrick Piguet of France. I am delighted to be joined in the commentary box by Neil Booth, Ireland's high performance manager. Make sure I get that right, Neil.
Coach.
Coach.
You actually got it wrong. You managed to
I
get
got it all wrong all the
yeah.
time. Okay. Well, to be fair, I've done mostly that all week. But no, absolute honour to be joined again by Neil on the first class commentary table that we've cobbled together here, ready for the game. Neil, just very quickly, whilst this game gets underway, Ireland, excellent showing really in the inaugural under-25s. Daniel Spratt coming away with a silver medal. I think your ability to make sure that he was the only one in the elements for the final was well noted by the majority of the spectators around the green. Zoe probably a little bit disappointed with their under-25s campaign, but started this event in fine form in the mixed pairs. What's the view from the coach?
Yeah, delighted with the way the under-25 singles went. In fact, although Zoe finished 5th in her group, at one stage in the very last session she had a chance of qualifying. So
yeah, that group was very tight, wasn't it?
It was very tight, so I mean, it was very fine lines in these formats, but again, Daniel came out really good. They had a great game in the semi-final to beat Dominic Lloyd of England, and then just didn't quite bring his A game to the final and just missed out.
Yeah, no, it was a little uncharacteristic of the games that he had played in the final.
Yeah, he's a very steady, methodical player, and it was he was a bit disappointed just how he played, but that's all part of the learning experience.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because I think I said in commentary he's got a very set and methodical delivery. And then I got told later, what do you mean I've got a methodical? So there we go. Of course, we're watching the England game here. Dominic was the co-commentator this morning, and he listened to me bemoan the players were all trying to play the inside hand, and you can see here that Annie has played the ditch side with her first 3 bowls and really wrapped 3 on the Patrick's French bowl is a little on the short side for the first end.
Looking forward to this game. It should be very interesting. Cindy, I've been watching her for a number of years now, and really is an excellent competitor.
Absolutely. Well, Cindy burst onto the stage, ironically, Neil, in 2017, which was the last time Jersey hosted the previous format of the European Championships before it became the singles, pairs, triples, fours. The French team made their debut. I think I'm right in saying they made their debut there, for sure. But she's obviously pushed on since. The French team made a very strong appearance in the 2019 European Championships. They were a force to be reckoned with last year in air.
Yeah, all credit to them, and I think Cindy's one of the mainstays in the team as well. But facing quite a difficult first head here with 4 or 5 shots against. But
if he gets past that bowl, well, that's certainly going to reduce. It looks like the back 2 bowls have been taken out. Dominic might be tempted to try the inside hand. He's smiling as he goes down because he knows I'm goading him into it.
He's a very formidable competitor on the green.
I'm sure he said friendly, but AI converted it. A little bit of amusement after the last game.
When you combine a formidable skip with a formidable coach,
it
can be...
you're in.
Might as well get rid of that one.
Yeah. No, we had a very funny moment there where, completely adoringly, Dominic referred to Sandy and his partner Annie as formidable, and you could tell by the look on his face he meant it very affectionately, but that's not quite perhaps how it was originally received. And when they arrived at the venue shortly after commentary had finished, I think they made their views clear on what they thought formidable meant to them.
Cindy with the last bowl of the end now, just looking to add a couple of feet or turn her own bowl here to try and help. She doesn't look happy with it.
It looks a bit quick on that outside line. That is her bowl there. I needed it a bit thinner to reduce the damage. Let's see what they've done. Two. Oh well.
Yeah, and
She's here we go, Neil. If you're going to start this early, we are in trouble, my friend.
yeah.
2 to England after end 1.
With the sets only been 7 ends, very important. If you can get off winning the first couple of ends, it really does set you down. Gives you a little bit of wriggle room. And Lisa going for
A full length,
pretty
but
much a full length jag.
the green does tend to run away there, and we've seen a few go out the rink that side.
Fortunate thing it could be
I mean,
a full
it
length and a
does.
two here. Which is
Oh,
no
she's called it
offence.
on the line, and it's been given as on the line.
Just asking Patrick there just to stand back. He's obviously just caught Annalise's eye. And she's playing probably the favoured hand in rank 1 here, the forehand.
Well, actually, in this direction, Neil, I would say the only hand on
Yeah.
ring 1. But it would appear that the players seem to know better than me at times.
Just coming up just over a yard short there, so Patrick hoping maybe just to reach the head a bit in the second end.
Yeah, he
Fell
got
a bit short in the
caught a
first
bit
there.
short on the first end. It doesn't look like it's... Well, I say that. It just has to get by the red one and it's a help. Well, it's passed. Just. As my brother would say to me when I'm playing in the same rink with him, he's done the minimum. Good ball here from Andy. Might just be...
Nah, it's
No,
a great
no,
ball
it's a
by
great
Annalise,
ball. And you
I
can
think.
see as the pace comes off, it really does just curl back. So there is a line to be played there, no matter what anyone tells me. It's slightly different today against the wind, granted.
Just looking through Annalise's Bulls achievements in the run into the second page, so that will keep us talking.
I was just about to say I'm going to let you go through that, Neil.
Patrick just coming up a little bit short again. After getting a 2 in the first end, the English pair will be looking just to add the second end to the total and try and get a lead in this set. Again, just coming
Just
up a
putting
little
up,
short.
sure. Yeah, we touched in the first game, Neil, how we had rains of biblical quantity at about 6 a.m. this morning, so that is going to have stunted the performance of the green slightly. This one looks better, Neil. If Patrick clears the front, he's just diving in. Oh, I tell you what, it's still pulled up. Still pulled up short.
Part of my contract for the commentary, Greg, is if it rains,
Yeah.
I am off.
Oh right, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, that was part of the contract with your coaching as well. So I suppose we can't ask for any more in the commentary box.
We were linked by earpiece.
Yeah.
We were fine.
What are you indeed? No wonder he played that forehand drive. His parents still can't believe the goal.
Oh dear.
Bless. I suppose it's a good time to touch upon that, Neil. The under 20 British Isles under 25s this weekend. Obviously, Daniel now flown back to Ireland and at some point making his way over to
Yeah,
Scotland.
Should be on the boat. as
Oh,
we
is it a
speak.
boat?
Yeah, boat
Boat.
from Belfast to Cairnryan and then a couple of hours up to Northfield. And
Oh, blimey.
they're all looking forward to playing at Northfield, a great venue for bowls.
So if you're here, who have you delegated team responsibility to?
We have Andy Kyle will be the team manager and he'll be ably assisted by Neil Mulholland,
Oh,
also known as
the Hulk. The Hulk, I can't believe it,
Yeah,
Nelly.
he's
I
the
can't believe it.
enforcer. There's a good cop and a bad cop in there, but I'll let people decide who's who.
Yes, well, that'll. He's turned the blue one up. He wasn't far off that line there.
He was very
He
close.
was
He was very
feathering,
close.
feathering down that ditch side.
Somebody's changing to the more difficult backhand here, so
She has got the purple woods on the outside, but
Yeah,
you'll
just-
see if you go just outside the line, Neil, you don't bend. You get a bit more over the full length, but I
Just
don't
not
think that's
quite the
helping with
weight.
the rate. Yeah.
actually it picked a fairly good line, but probably any more weight on it would have held out.
Oh, and he's indicating still 2. As long as long as Dominic's close to his green ball rather than the blue one this side. He's praying that it runs. It looks pretty good from the commentary box. Just kissed his own ball.
Dominic doing a lot of talking to his bull there.
A lot of talk. Anyone would
encourage it
think.
on.
Anyone would think he knows how sensitive the mic was, having sat on the table this morning for the viewers.
I mean, the guy tried it one day. I brought a bull into the living room and set it down in front of me and talked to it, and it didn't do anything. So I mean, I sort of wonder why.
You need to pay extra for those ones.
Yeah. Just looking through the bulls' achievements here, and I believe Dominic and Annalisa won the indoor national mixed pairs together in 2025. So a proven record.
A proven
together,
record, yeah.
if I've read that right.
Well, I've read it the same way, Neil. So that's two of us that are
Yeah,
wrong if that's the
yeah.
case.
A bit more weight in this one from.
Yeah, but I think you'll find it just.
Yeah, as you
It's
s-
that hand.
Yeah.
It's that hand.
So that's the formidable English pair now have moved into a handy lead at the start of this set. Dominic smiled as he went past the-
Yeah, well, I don't think he's got any choice. It's one of those ones when you're in a hole, keep digging. I think, Neil, but we'll
Yeah.
dig for him.
Yeah, we'll make sure it's a
Yeah.
very big hole by
Yeah,
the time we
as
get
deep as he can possibly get it. The advantage for me is that I don't need a particularly deep hole to fall in.
Small divot will probably do.
Like the one we filled on Ring 7 the other day.
Another
dear.
fairly full head here. English pair starting with two doubles to take a 4-0 lead after two ends. And again up the ditch hand here for Annalisa.
Well, I'm pleased that someone has listened to me, Neil, that's for sure. It's definitely the more consistent side. There we go. And that's
Steady
exactly
draw
why.
back, yeah.
That's exactly why.
I think it's important for leading three bull pairs. Just get three bulls into that general area, and it makes it a bit easier for the skip. Then gives them options.
Yeah, and I think that's what we saw in the first game this morning, Jersey v Guernsey. There was, no one was really nailing the jack. A better bowl there from Patrick in the sense that he's gone through the head.
Yeah, he's conscious
Needs
of
to-
direction now, so that's
Needs to play himself into this. Jersey duo have moved from rink 1 to rink 7, so they'll be delighted with their rink draw so far today. Rink 7, as we touched on this morning, will be playing quite straight down the ditch side but swingy on the inside line, so very, very different to rink 1. The Jersey pair have started with a 3 on the first end, which is good, and I think I can see a Graham Lemonnier bowl on the jack over there as well, which will settle them down. They need a bit of confidence. Annalise here, she's very good bowl here, very
Oh,
good bowl.
fantastic bowl. If she
Yeah,
falls down, it'll
just a little unfortunate she hasn't hidden the jack there, Neil.
Strange how that bull hasn't fallen. It's
Yeah, well, it's sort of against it. It might fall now.
yeah,
No, Dominic's been very good and lightly footed
yeah.
around the head there. This isn't a bad ball from Patrick. He's just got to run, otherwise it's going to make it very difficult for Cindy. What a road he'd picked there as well. Annalisa has forgiven Dominic for exaggerating how far they had to walk for dinner last night. I think that's an important correction that needs to be given to the viewers. .75 of those viewers streaming at this point in time, Neil, so it's not a bad outlay at all. Hopefully get some more over the weekend as people's work commitments die down. Looking across the rink, Wales's Ross Owen and Emma Gittins are currently 3-0 down to the Isle of Man, and Clive McGreal has drawn the shot there. Dominic has played the inside line there, inside hand drawn a good ball. I did tell him in the commentary box, had I realised he was on this rink the next game, I may have been a little bit more misleading for him, but it in the last third, you do get a chance for a bend. Cindy just over the pace here.
I think that's the problem with that hand, Greg.
If
you're caught having to play it, it can be difficult.
It is for sure, and it's got quite a big swing at the end as well, which I think is because the wind is pushing the bowls back. Dominic just being the beneficiary of a tiny glide there, Neil. We wouldn't go so far or be as bold to call that a wick, but
no.
It
We're
was.
playing against him.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be asking where the apology was, but yeah. Although if I was wearing my sun shirt, as we've touched on before, that would have just been called a sun bowls draw.
It's great way up the Sunday, but
yeah, just on the outside. Dominic seeking clarification as to how far he was running through. See if he can do a clean draw this time without the edge. Oh, he has. There's two good bowls from Dominic and a wick. I can confirm there was no nibble as the English skip went past the table there.
He's put down in his profile here his occupation as a teacher, and the year he started bowls was as soon as I could walk. He's put down. So.
Well, actually, Neil, if we scroll to the very bottom of his player profile, the last sentence there is a bit disappointing. We didn't know earlier. And he says that I'm good at baking cakes, and my karaoke skills are interesting. Now, it wouldn't be the first person in this tournament who could have been described as having interesting karaoke skills. Cindy's close here, by the way. She's incredibly unlucky there. That's incredible. If she'd picked the jack up, there was a count there, but instead, I think it's 5.
Yeah, played a great bowl there, but just unfortunately for Cindy didn't get a.
Yeah, didn't get the jack clean. That was cruel, Neil.
Yeah.
Cruel.
Yeah.
No, we did. To be fair to your under 25s, they did give a sprightly rendition.
Yeah, well,
of karaoke in the
call
clubhouse.
It a rendition rather than.
Well, it was certainly limited edition. Limited range of notes.
I think Ireland have a long history of karaoke in the Sun Bowling Club.
Well, that is true. It's normally a little later in the evening than 5:30, like we tried to do.
After the bowls is finished, high performance coach will add.
Yeah, absolutely. No, there's certainly no suggestions of foul play from here. Yeah, confirmation that was a big 5 that was conceded there.
It's just a case now of the French pair trying to get into the rhythm just for the rest of the set. The set's probably gone at this stage, but it's just trying get their weight, get their lines, get into the rhythm, and start again at the start of the second set.
Well, that's a good response from Patrick. That's his best opening ball. Israel 6-0 up after 3 against the Netherlands. Turkey are 3-1 up on Cyprus. Ozcan, who must have put... Actually, it was quite interesting yesterday. We were blessed by having the red arrows fly over the green, along with many other fantastic planes of war and peace. I don't know what you can call it now. Donald Trump's renamed the Department of Defense to the Department of War, so we'll hedge our bets, Neil. But the Turkish pair just practiced all the way through the display.
Yes.
Red arrows pouring red, white and blue smoke over the top of the green for us. And while we've been talking planes, it must be pointed out Patrick, the French lead, has put 2 good bowls down here. Annalise, however, is on a fantastic line. That's a very good bowl. And it's fallen against the bias. Must be wind assisted. Good news though for Cindy, she can still see that jack.
Very good.
Jersey 4-0 up on Switzerland on the end rink over there after 2 ends. I have no idea what's going on in the head. I can see a Sally Black Bowl. I'm not even going to try and say that again. That was a tongue twister I didn't even know existed, Neil. S Sally Black Bowl a couple of feet behind. It looks like there's a Swiss Bowl a couple of feet in front, so that looks quite close.
Again, just looking down at some of the hobbies that Patrick has put down, and he likes fishing and eating, so two of them would go well together.
Well,
probably.
only if you're successful as a
Yes,
fisherman,
that's true.
otherwise he's going hungry.
Dominic will be looking just to turn the jack here, just arriving, just over the draw.
I
That's a
think
really
he's
good
played
effort.
it really well, yeah.
Oh, it's a
Exactly.
fantastic
I
ball.
tell you what, Neil,
Actually
you
called that, right?
called that
Yeah.
one absolutely perfect. Things are looking up. After 4 days of this, we're really starting to get the hang of it. Cindy is on a good pace, I think, here, Neil. She just has to negotiate the red bowl. She does. She's a little unlucky again. She's on a good pace to rest that green bowl. Dominic has been talked into playing the inside hand. He's got a little wry smile as he looks at me on the commentary table because he knows exactly how I'm judging him for playing this hand. Yeah. He has got a little bit of bend out of it.
Yeah, done well to keep his hat on just as he jogged down after his goal there. Big gust of wind.
We're Cindy more aggressive this time, Neil. And I tell you what, if she misses the red bowl, she's very close. It's a good bowl all the same.
Yeah, could have maybe got the second shot out of that.
It does look like second on the dodgy camera angle that we have available. Gives her a chance still down that forehand to lift the blue bowl onto the jack for shot, and if she's a bowl high, she plays exactly the same bowl, she'll land the green and make a couple.
Cindy playing with a size 0 ball, which is quite unusual.
Or
An arrow size
an
0.
aero size 0, that is going to be more wind affected
Yeah,
than
yeah.
perhaps you'd like in these.
Mm-hmm.
All of these competitors have come over expecting the lovely Jersey sunshine, and I'm afraid it hasn't quite delivered. It is trying to cheer up here today. Dominic back to the better forehand. Just needs to do a bit of bending.
No, pace was very, very
Pace
good.
was really good, just didn't quite get back. You wouldn't think he'd sat and watched this rink for an hour and a half, would you, Neil? He's still not nibbling. He's definitely got his game face on.
Cindy can afford just to arrive down now, rest the green ball out.
Absolutely. And,
Can't quite see from the angle if she can get across to the red one as well, maybe just...
maybe not. I mean, if she is a bowl high on this forehand, she has got her blue bowl to use to come across towards the jack and the green bowl anyway. So a couple of chances here for Cindy. If she can play the same bowl, she'll be very close. Well, I like the aggression in it. I think though, she's just on the high side unless she... oh, she didn't want that one.
swinging and scoring again.
Yeah.
Another shot. So
Just one. I think the thumbs up meant one.
that makes the first set score 10-0 after 4 ends.
I always find it quite amusing, Neil, when you've got these countries whose first language isn't necessarily English, and you watch the negotiation in the head and trying to work out if everyone's agreed. You've got fingers, you've got thumbs, you've got thumbs up, thumbs down, and you just pray that they come to some form of conclusion.
Universal sign language for deciding ends of bowls. is
Well, that's
confusing,
right, that's right. You've got the universal sign for "Can I have the bill, please?" in a restaurant, but I don't think we've quite made it to that in the bowls world.
It's always quite amusing when you say one after an end's finished, and then you look at each other and say, "Is it to me or to you?"
Yeah.
When his head's been
I was
kicked
just
away.
about to
and
say, yeah, the head's long gone. Yeah.
a good start by Annalisa, has led very, very steady,
Her weight control has been superb up and down this ditch hand.
making Dominic's job a lot easier.
A lot
obviously,
easier, yeah. Good ball here from Patrick though.
but Patrick's starting to settle into a bit of a game, and that's what they'll be looking. I mean, these next 3 ends again, just practice.
Yeah,
It's-
limits and damage on the shots. And if Annalise is going to keep leading like this, Neil, it would have been fair for Dominic to call her formidable. Very formidable leading, I would say. Oh, Patrick on a wider line. He's all under last time. The umbrella is starting to smash into our commentary table now. Doesn't matter how many bricks and blocks we put on the base of it, it's going to swing.
And Lisa says here that she met her husband through bowls and started playing mixed pairs together. And they started to see each other shortly after, got married in 2014, and now have two beautiful sons, 8 and 6. And he took a step back when they had the kids and allowed Annalisa to continue playing. Which has been
my dream's alive yet then, Neil. It does happen. It does happen. Patrick just needs to run this last bit.
Great line, just pulling up a couple of feet short.
So we started talking about it and then we got distracted, Neil. Your mixed pairs, defending champions from Tenerife 2 years ago, they've started their campaign very well.
Yeah, a good game against Wales this morning. They won 2-0, but it could easily have been the other way around. It was a very, very tight game. You know, we're fortunate to come out on the right side of a good victory, so it sets them up well. But another difficult game against Turkey. The session after this against Özcan.
Yes, well, the ever-present Özcan. Great effort there from Dominic. Just slipped through on the high side of the jack.
And it's great to see people like, Cindy from France, Özcan from Turkey are now becoming very familiar faces on the circuit, and it's great to see the sport getting expanded out.
It's what's needed. I think we've spoken about it before, where we don't really use the most of our local network connections, do we? I know you bring your test to Jersey every year. But there really are opportunities throughout Europe, and that's what Bowls Europe are doing a great job of trying to foster and build these connections.
Yeah.
Great effort from Dominic here, just shy on the pace.
We have so many countries in Europe within a few hours flight of each other, and when you look at a country like Australia, it's maybe 5 hours to fly across Australia, so it's that same sort of a geographical area.
And the silly thing about it, Neil, is that the Australians would have no qualms at all in flying those 5 hours to play the game, whereas we look at it and go, oh no, I need my passport.
Some of our guys back home would worry about travelling 20 miles.
Well, with the way some of them drive, I can understand that, Neil. Negotiation here. When we've had the English on the.
So I think that looks as if
looks like
France
France
might
are
get
going to get
on
the board. Cindy with the bowl to come, so let's hope nothing silly. Yeah, well we have had the English on the commentary. Neil, they've spoken about the advantages of having a team manager and a coach, and it's very important to have the one-on-one before the competition starts, so the coach understands what the players want from them or whatever. You're just asking it the other way round. Obviously, you've been on the end of the rink supporting your teams. How important do you perceive your role when they're on the green playing these games?
Yeah, I think it is very important. I mean, there's some people will look for confirmation of what shot they play. Others will maybe. I mean, Zoe's very much a sort of flowing natural player and would more or less get on with the game. Daniel in the under-25s was more interactive with me and just looking confirmation of shots. Obviously didn't do what he was told some of the time. But,
I mean, yes.
I think it is important. A lot of time it's just really for confirmation of what shot they're actually going to play. I mean, the players know themselves really playing the game at a very high level, but it's really just that wee comfort blanket just to know that they're doing the right thing.
And what do you find the difference between your job is when you're coaching this mixed pairs competition or the team event rather than the singles, which is obviously a bit more solitary and lonely for the players?
Yeah, I think the players more or less get on with it themselves. I mean, occasionally you'll see something that you'll maybe just ask to cover a tee or maybe a positional bowl, you know, where there's a bit of danger that maybe they haven't seen, you know. But generally the pair will communicate with each other and look over all the possibilities of what can go well and what can go badly. So it's a little bit more hands off in the pairs.
And in your other role as high performance and really speaking selector as well, I'm guessing from that, what are the attributes that you're looking for in these Irish players? Whilst they're, I guess, in this sort of competition whilst they're playing, but also in the build up to that.
Yeah, I think for these sort of longer competitions where they're playing 5 or 6 group games, I mean, like, so much can happen, and it's really just trying not to get too carried away when you're doing well, and trying not to get too down whenever things are going against you. So it's just trying to keep that even key. Every set's important, and you just reset, just keep resetting, and stay on that even keel, and whatever happens at the end of the event happens, but try and control your emotions throughout the event, and you know, they've all done that very, very well.
Yeah, there's no major displays of emotion on the green. There's been the odd energetic shout, and actually the thing that surprises me is there's not been that much sort of running up and down the green either, compared to some of the competitions we've seen.
Yeah, I think there is a real drive now just for playing and getting on with the game. You know, we've got time limits brought in, rightly so, and I mean, like, we want the game to flow. We want the game to be quick for spectators. We don't want to watch somebody walking up and down.
No, absolutely.
After every bowl, so.
You got to speak up, mate. All this valuable insight that you're giving us.
Oh dear.
And Ross hasn't turned his hearing aid on to hear it.
Greg's taller brother just come down there to inform us that the microphone was too close to Greg, but
I wonder if we need to turn it down a little more now, Neil. Quick go across the scoreboards, and the Isle of Man are 9-3 up on Wales on rink 2 after 5 ends of the set. Emma Gittins is holding 2 on the 6th end here. Israel are 12-0 up in the first set on the Netherlands. Israel did have a very good second set in the first session this morning. Cindy has just played an absolute screamer to sit right behind the jack there, forcing Dominic into the draw. And he's played this really well. Really well.
no,
That's a really good bowl. Turkey are 5-1 up on Cyprus after 4 ends. And in the far side, Jersey's 4-0 lead that they conjured early doors has evaporated, and they find themselves 6-4 behind. Playing the 5th end of the set against Switzerland.
Dominic not happy with that.
No,
He's just pulled up
just
a
under
little
on
short
the
and tight.
pace.
Trying to be very precise there. It was really just a draw shot to a couple of inches to try and.
Obviously no expert here, Neil, but it does look if he rests like if he rests his own bowl. There's a few tongue twisters I'm saying myself that I didn't realise I was today. If he does rest his own bowl, he looks like he's close. Cindy will be looking to do exactly the same thing. Rest that green bowl with a 2.
With her second bowl, she's covered the tee, so I mean, like, if she can put something in front of the jack here, I mean, like, the burn shot will be off the agenda for Dominic as well. So
she's very close.
really good effort.
Really good effort here. She just has to get down.
No, it's a great try.
It's a great try. The only thing is, I think Dominic's eyes would have lit up a little bit because he's got the inside edge of that bowl now to get down for the shot.
And he's a chance of getting the 2 bowls out now.
He's on a good-looking pace. He's just gone wandering, but nearly turned that red ball in.
I think the French pair will be a lot happier now. The last couple of ends they've competed on a more even footing.
They've definitely settled into the game, haven't they? It's very difficult to recover from a 5, especially when it's not on the first end. If you're going to drop a count, do it early. Just while they sort this out. a reminder of the playing conditions for our viewers back home. There's 14 teams here in Jersey competing for the Bowls Europe European Mixed Pairs Championship. First staged in Tenerife 2 years ago. It's 3 bowl pairs, 2 sets of 7 ends with a 2-hour time limit. Pleased to tell you that we're still not getting anywhere near the 2-hour time limit, although the games are dragged out a little more than the singles were.
Again, just as they're finishing up deciding who shot there, I see another interesting stat for Dominic is that he's been told that he's good at baking cakes.
So good at
And I believe if he said if anyone would like to put in a special order of the email Bowls Europe
well.
on the website, they can get one of Dominic's cakes.
Well, I can only encourage you all to email in. Oh, France have crept to 4 shots there, Neil. So that must have been 2,
Yeah, that's
which I
very
didn't
perceptive.
see.
Yeah, very
I
pretty,
didn't.
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see that from the commentary table here.
No.
Although there's many things I haven't seen this week from the commentary table here, as people will point out.
Yeah. We're sitting halfway down the rink here. Greg's on 3 blister cushions just to see over the top of the laptop. And
Well, yes. Thanks, thanks, Neil. Just don't mention my bib, and we'll keep a secret. They've got 7 ends on the scoreboard, which has to be wrong. It has to be 6 ends according to my maths. Good ball here from Patrick. Just run on the inside. I suppose if I flip the camera over so that you guys can see the head, it would be far easier. Annalisa, again, a very good opening bowl, just that foot behind, and this one looks like it's following in
that's a great ball.
beautifully here. Yeah. Easy to see why these two went a long way in the indoor mixed pairs.
Yeah.
And if Annalisa can carry Dominic like this. He's having none of it. He's definitely got his game face on. Great effort from Patrick here. He might swing back for the back red. He's a little unlucky. Bowling with arrows as well. Not quite got the same. Mind you, it looks like Annalisa's bowling with arrows as well from here. So maybe I just need to shut my trap there, Neil.
Yeah,
Arrow
Annalisa,
groove size 2. So she's
That's
just
a
played that with
fantastic end of bowls by
absolutely.
Annalisa.
Absolutely.
Very good end by Patrick too, but
Yeah,
Annalisa
unfortunately.
just didn't side him.
Unfortunately, yeah. It's
Patrick's a former salesperson in the cheese and food industry. He's now retired. If my memory serves me right, I think Cindy's in the same. She works for a distribution company in the food and cheese trade, so
well, they're
there's
a
plenty of
great
food.
pair.
Plenty of food in this rink with cakes and cheese. Cindy
I
again.
suspect with Dominic's knowledge of cooking, cheesecake might be the wrong type. It's a great effort from Cindy, great pace. Just struggled to get down the hill.
I think we can expect a much tighter second set, just the way the last 3 or 4 ends have went. Just unfortunate at the start. And it was quite unfortunate. I think the end that they lost to 5. Cindy played a great bowl. And
She got the jack, didn't she? And if
it just
if
stuck.
she'd cleaned the jack herself, she'd have made 3 shots. It would have easily been at least a 7-shot turnaround, if not 8, maybe even 9, with the way that the bowls for France were positioned at the back. England had not covered it.
And another great effort.
Another great effort. I think she's still she's still definitely 3 down, which is unfortunate. Only one bowl outside of 2 feet in this head, though, gives you some
Just beat me
idea.
to that
Oh
comment.
no, is
Just
that what you
beat
were?
me to
I
that
could see you
comment.
counting something. I didn't realise you got to 2 and struggled.
Yeah.
Unless you were doing it in inches. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt now. Good ball from
Nah, it's a good
Dominic.
ball.
Yeah, just going for best back. I'll let you say there's now 2 bowls outside 2 feet
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
just wondering, should I use the word backist? I'm not sure if that exists, but maybe we could bring it into everyday talking.
We've had all sorts of other made-up words on this table this week, so one more shouldn't hurt. Wales's Ross Owen is driving on rink 2. He's needing to make a 3 on this last end to halve the set. Does have an outside chance. I'm not sure what line Cindy's on. She's on that hang inside. I think she's just... Whoa, she's clipped it wide, but she's clipped it across. Annalisa has done a quick look to see.
We might have to just take the 2 then.
Well, little bit of debate amongst the England pair as to which hand to play. Dominic, however, remembers the grilling that I gave the players this morning for playing that other side, and he's just trying to feather it down this side. It's a great effort. He's just a yard over the pace. Yeah. I'd have played that shot myself. Probably no better. Not sure. Well, it would appear that Nelly is being relieved out of his commentary duty, so he can go and join his team who are sat on the benches up there looking absolutely frozen in this Jersey wind. Neil, as always, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. And who are Ireland playing this afternoon? You did touch on it.
They're playing Oscan from
Oscan, Turkey, of course. Right, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. I'll go and put my order in for one of Dominic's cakes now.
Well, yes, yeah. I wouldn't recommend cheesecake.
No.
No. Well, despite what the graphics say, it's no longer Greg Davis and Neil Booth in the commentary box. Keris has decided she can stomach me for another 7 ends. So welcome back to the commentary box, Keris.
Hi Greg, hi everyone.
Just reset the scoreboard here as England take that first set. France really starting to play themselves into the heads at the end of that.
That was a really
first
close
set.
head there that finished off set 1.
18 inches. Both sets of teams are favouring the ditch hand, which is the right decision. A good start here from Patrick. He's very close to this jack. Yeah, that's
cracking
well
ball
bowled.
there.
That's very well bowled. This umbrella's getting more and more aggressive, I'm afraid, Keris.
Not quite sure
We'll need to do.
whether to hold the umbrella, hold the
No,
table,
I
hold
can't
the
even reach
papers.
it. We just have
It
to.
is rather drafty this morning.
Just have to settle with the clanging, I'm afraid, and I should have. Ross made some emergency repair works to the umbrella yesterday morning. I'm not sure he's made it any better or a little worse.
The rain is steadily holding on.
Yes, it has clouded over, but there is still some sun going. Another good ball from Patrick there. Really started this first end of the second set really well. Isle of Man have taken the first set off Wales on rink 2. Turkey now 6-4 up on Cyprus, so a count's been dropped there, and the Jersey pair of Sally and Graham, despite an early 4-shot lead, have unfortunately succumbed to a first set defeat on rink 7. Elsewhere, Israel have taken the first set against the Netherlands. And I can't make head nor tail of the scoreboard in the Spain versus Hungary game. I think Spain have taken the first set, but the set indicator is right in the middle of the scoreboard, Kira, so I have no idea whether that's home or away.
Assisted, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's a good crowd of spectators here at the Sun today, enjoying the high standard of bowls.
Yeah, excitement has definitely been growing. This is close from Dominic, really close. Just held off. He's finished in a really good spot though. He'll be
Second
happy with
ball.
that.
Annie and Dom, of course, the reigning indoor English champions, mixed pairs champions.
Yes, we touched on that in the first set. We were saying if Annalisa is so good at carrying Dominic like this, it's unsurprising they've gone so far. We're just standing up for Annalisa after Dominic threw her under the bus in the first game on the commentary stand. Cindy Royer with a good bowl there, just bounced off her own shot ball, so it could have been a case of 1 in, 1 out. Dominic just a fraction under the line. Cindy's second delivery, won't be wanting to change too much.
She can pass Annie's red bowl there.
She's got another bowl in the head. Her pace was very good. Well, Dominic is not convinced.
Is he promoting Annie's bowl?
Well, it's got second bowl out of that. He's holding his hands up. He knows that's not quite what he was trying to do. Cindy now with the choice. It's not the most playable side, but it does look like the backhand shot just to draw down to her own blue would be safer than risking the forehand and potentially turning the red. So we'll see what she does. No, obviously she's going to persist with the forehand, so she's going to try and negotiate the red bowl that's just been turned up by Dominic. Well, it's not that far off. The camera angle looks less flattering than it actually is, but it's 1 to France. On the first end of the second set. So Patrick with the jack. We're sort of a long 3/4 here. It's a good start again from Patrick. He's really found his pace at the end of the first set and beginning of the second set. Asking a few more questions of Annalisa, who has been, it has to be said, superb in her performance in the first set. Pace control, excellent. I'm being reliably told that the president of Bowls Jersey has sent us a message. I'm very disappointed to miss Nelly. Wanted to ask him about his advice to Daniel Fine, where he took his bowls out dropping 4. I did ask Nelly about that shot, Skippy, and Nelly said Daniel played the shot wrong. So I don't know who to believe, but well, that's another good ball from Annalisa here. She's just got a little bite on the jab but didn't go with it.
9 years. Like Cindy, he's a member of the Les Branchies Bowling Club.
I think that's.
how you
I,
pronounce
well,
it.
you've made a great go of it, Keris.
He's got 2 French Championship titles as a coach and various regional titles to his name. This is his second participation in an international tournament with the French team.
Great effort again.
There's Cindy and Patrick playing with aero bowls. Cindy, interestingly, has a world record for precision shooting in sport bowls. And is also an accomplished bocce player. She's represented France since 2017.
Yes, we were talking first set how she made her debut in Jersey at the
okay.
European Championships up at Les Creux in 2017. And then the French team, having only played for 2 years, proceeded to absolutely batter me when we met them in Guernsey in 2019.
You say, ooh la la.
More like Zoot alors with the way it was going, Keris. Oh, and since then, Cindy's been to the World Championships. That's a great bowl from Dominic McVitie there, just resting into Patrick's wing bowl.
Yes, Cindy is a popular face around the circuit.
There wouldn't be a French team without Cindy in it. That is for sure.
Great
She's
ambassador for
always,
bowls in
yeah,
France.
absolutely. She's always smiling. Very tenacious in what she does.
Dom playing with Henselite Tigers.
Stay as much as you like. Stay there. Stay
He's
there,
holding
stay
the
there,
line.
stay there.
I'm asking it to
Happy
stay
with
there.
that?
It's another word about.
He says on his profile form, year started bowls as soon as I could walk. He's a member of the Royal Mail Cart Bowling Club. His hobbies outside bowls is tennis and badminton.
Badminton. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere, Keris, but I'm not quick enough to think of it. Cindy then is on a good line here. I'm just not sure she's got aggressive pace for it. Oh, what a shame.
We did another yard or so on that.
Yeah. Dominic will be going down to play his third bowl line, the shot. Every time Dominic passes the commentary table, he's giving us a little wry smile. I'm sure he knows. Sure, he knows we're seeking revenge for his stint this morning. We tried to wind him up a couple of times as he passed, but he's been completely professional.
Totally focused on the job in hand.
Just come up short this time. One it is to England, which squares the second set at 1 apiece after 2 ends. France would be much happier with their performance so far in this set, Keris. The umbrella is going to need something this afternoon to try and temper the blow. Again, that
Looking across the board, Spain, who took the first set against Hungary, taking a big fall on the first end in the second set.
England keeping this jack relatively long. It was working for them in the first set. Not a bad start there at all for Annalisa. Wind is is starting to pick up here again, Keris, and there's a couple of annoying spots of rain in the air. Neil Booth definitely has the knack of knowing when the weather's about to change, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can just feel the rain.
Another good bowl from Patrick there, and he's just under the line and over the pace.
Wells take a big 3 there on the second end against Isle of Man. Just edge in front after 2 ends, 3-2. Turner and Ross.
Spain have gone 5-0 up on Hungary after 2 ends in the second set, having taken the first set. And the Jersey duo look to be in all sorts of trouble on the first end of the second set over there against Switzerland. Oh, this has got good weight.
Good to see one of our under 25 players back officiating today. Megan Kivlin is one of the umpires on the bank today. She was involved in the coaching sessions that Alan Thornhill came over to undertake last weekend after playing in the junior event beginning of the week. She's back in a different role. The umpires and markers have done a sterling job all week, braving the elements, ensuring that tournaments run smoothly. It's no mean feat to be undertaking those tasks.
Not in these conditions, Keris.
But one which the event wouldn't be possible without their support. There are indeed many unsung heroes of a championship like this. Certainly the club members here at Sun have gone out of their way to welcome players from the different European countries. The weather might have been a little bit chilly and windy and wet, but the warm welcome in the club certainly makes up for it, and we thank them all for their efforts this week.
It's been an absolute pleasure for the club members to be able to host something like this. I know a lot of them look on in amazement and what's happening on the green. I knew when Jersey bid for it that the membership would get behind it, and they haven't disappointed in the slightest.
Absolutely not.
Kevin in the kitchen has now got the food wholesaler on speed dial and is looking into a conveyor belt so that he doesn't have to keep driving down to the wholesaler to pick up the orders. Well, this is a great bowl from Cindy.
She needs to promote Patrick's belt.
She's played that really well indeed. She could have made a couple of shots out of that. She has made a couple of shots out of that. Unfortunately, Skippy, the wind is the wind, so as much as we would like to dampen it out, we can't stop it ripping through the table. We have purchased a new microphone halfway through this tournament with a wind dampener on it, so it's an improvement on what it would have been. Well, I think we're about to see a more aggressive bowl from England's Dominic McVitie here.
He's got options, hasn't he?
Yeah, they've got best back and he's got a few behind. He's
surveyed
playing
ahead.
big on the forehand, on the corner of the mat.
Yeah.
He's off on a much quicker drive. I think he's high, just gone high. Not an easy shot to play on this rink. The idea was straight through the blue bowl, I think, trying to disturb the bowl on the jack. Cindy's third delivery. She's lying a pair at the moment. Well, I can tell from the commentary table here she's on a safe line. I tell you what though, it is driving back, it is trying. Oh, there is a chance that that's fallen in. Annalisa is asking for 2, or offering 2, sorry. The French are surveying the head. 2 have been taken out. 2 it is. So that gives gives France a 3-1 lead after 3 ends. Cindy wasn't far away with her last bowl there, it's very good. Unfortunately, the rain is just starting to fall. Cindy is I'm getting this all wrong now. Keris has returned to the commentary table with a blanket and a very heavy duty jacket.
Yes. So,
Not sure that's going to make any difference at all today, Keris, but we're going to try.
let's just protect your phone now.
It's a good length bowl from Patrick, but a long way off the line on this occasion. Yeah, we're going to have extra noise now with the wind protection, which is not helpful. We'll be trying to make some emergency repairs, Keris, after this game, ahead of our game at 3 PM. Can you remember what game we've got at 3 PM, Keris? It's always a
I believe
surprise
it's
to me.
Turkey and Ireland, I believe.
Turkey and Ireland.
You start speaking now, please. Oh, excuse us. Sorry, viewers.
Oh, we'll leave that for now.
Safety protection is.
Yeah, no, that was makeshift. How that didn't spill my drink, it's gone clean over the top of that. Quite remarkably. Hopefully this is...
Unfortunately, we didn't think there was any rain planned for forecast for today.
No, we can only hope that this is a
Passing shower.
passing shower, although the sky does look fairly ominous at this point in time, Keris. Alright, for some who are down in Brisbane already, mentioning no names, Gus Hodgetts, who are likely enjoying some slightly better weather than we are here.
Annie looking to add to the count here.
Oh, I think she's played it well, Keris.
She has just passed the front roll there.
Oh, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, but still.
Wales in a commanding lead in the second set against the Isle of Man. 6-2 after 3 ends.
Here we go. Formidable Sandy Hazel is now helping Dominic change into his waterproof gear, so all must be forgiven in the England camp. Good aggressive bowl here from Cindy. Not sure what the target is, but I think without that she had the jack. Dominic has opted for a much larger jacket. Yeah, that works. The cannon. All the players are racing for their waterproofs now. radars, Keris. We'll have a quick look to see how long this might last.
There's one player, Clive McGrew from the Isle of Man, sporting a very bowls friendly red beanie hat.
It looks like it's only a
Passing shower.
15-minute shower, Keris. Interesting, the radar doesn't actually have the rain cloud over Jersey at this point in time, but I can confirm to the viewers it is definitely here. Yeah, just hoping it disappears as quick as it came.
No rain yesterday, Greg, when we had the air show. Fantastic display by the red arrows above the green. The close of play yesterday. Great.
Yes, and I think also, Keris, it would be worth mentioning that although Ross's best efforts to keep the viewers informed as to what planes we were watching, it would appear that actually, due to the high wind, some of the planes were unable to fly. So I can confirm that a lot of the names of the planes that Ross was giving you weren't actually flying. And I think he would have been better sticking to their descriptions instead, which was a white plane with a red bottom, which really narrowed it down for the viewers back home. Well, 3-1 down on the board. England holding, I think, here, Keris, at good 3.
Yes, I'll agree with you there, Greg.
Dominic's final delivery, he's on the high line, but I think he's just trying to look to reach to turn his ball in. He's just not going to get back with that pace.
Yeah, 3 it is.
3 has been conceded, and
England going to the fourth end. 4-1 up.
Dominic in the commentary this morning was very much of the opinion that if you're not winning, you need to change something, and the instruction has come as they have a chat here with Annie as to what they're going to do. Just while they do that reset, Keris, I'm just going to run and get my lens cleaner so I can get some of the water off that camera.
Okay.
Well, I say that. I'm sure it'll be back as quick as I can get rid of it, but
Spain take a 7-0 lead over Hungary in the second set, having already taken the first set. Turkey, who took the first set against Cyprus, are 1-1, playing the third end. Israel, who took the first set against the Netherlands, are 3-4 down in the second, playing the fourth. And it's 1-1 after 2 ends in the second set in the clash between Jersey and Switzerland, with Switzerland having taken the first set. Wales continue their dominance in the second set against the Isle of Man, now leading 7-2 on the fifth end. Looks like that can be head into a tie break. Of course, the format, 2 sets of 7 ends, 1 end tie break. If the jack goes dead, it's respotted on the tee. The 2 group winners and the 2 runners up progress to the knockout stages. So we've got another group game at 3 o'clock today, 3 group games tomorrow, with the semi-finals 9 AM on Sunday, followed by the final. Of course, tomorrow is the Under-25 International Series kicking off in Ayr in Scotland. So really is a big sporting weekend for bowlers. Plenty of action to follow.
just under the line there from Patrick. Two good receiving bowls, as you say there, Keris, if
Yeah.
Cindy can
Annie holding
control the
two.
jack.
Annie's a development officer for the Bowls Development Alliance, member of the Burton House Bowls Club in Lincolnshire. She started playing in 1998. She's playing with Aero Grooves.
Yes, that makes Dominic the odd one out on the rink. Keris is. He's the only one with Henselite. Everyone else.
One of Annie's interesting facts, she met her husband through bowls. They started playing mixed pairs together because they were both competitive players when they were 18. They then started seeing each other shortly after, got married in 2014, and now have two beautiful sons, 8 and 6, who I'm sure will be very proud to see Mummy playing.
Well, it should be at school, Keris.
Well, they can watch later on on the stream. Looking good here, Dom.
Great bowl from Dominic, but he doesn't want. Well, it's a
He
good
marginally
price
touched
of
it.
the
Don't think
jack.
he did.
The good news is, Keris, I think with the wind direction there is blue sky
There is blue sky on
over
the
there.
horizon
I
there.
can only pray that the wind
The
is
rain is
blowing
coming
it
down
this way.
a lot heavier, mind. But there is blue sky. Cindy getting a shot there.
It's certainly very close now, Keris, for sure. It's a good bowl regardless. I don't know. Dominic has just passed some sentiments as he walked past us on the table, but neither Keris nor I were able to work out what he said. Ah, it's because he's gone onto the side. I spent all morning saying don't play, and Dominic's very kindly shown us why you don't play it. Oh, Keris, that blue sky can't arrive quick enough.
Dominic, of course, is number 18 in the World Bowl Series ranking list. This event is a ranking event. World Bowl Series finals take place in Club Barham. Start of December. Top 10 players in the list is at the end of October. We're invited to compete along with 2 wildcard entries. Wales with Ross Evans currently number 5. So it's great to have 2 of the top ranked players here playing their trade on the Jersey greens.
Just clean that lens one more time, Keris, but I think it's in vain.
Excuse Greg's cloth action there, viewers. Annie just shortening the jack. Sure Greg will get the jack in view.
Oh, we'll do our best, Keris.
Back in front control. There we are.
There it is.
There's a cracking start from Annie.
Oh, I'm confused, Keris, because the blue sky is now above us and it is still
Raining.
coming down with rain.
I have to say, Greg, I was looking forward to a nice Jersey ice cream later when I saw the sun this morning.
Well, the good news, Keris, is it won't melt.
You're quite right there. On a line. Super
Yeah,
effort.
that's a great bowl. Just the up and down to go. And
No great changes in the scores across the board. Switzerland still in front against Jersey.
yeah, Graham Lemonnier drew an absolute cracker to get the Jersey pair out of a lot of trouble on the first end of that second set to score the one, but they have dropped 2 singles since. This is a great bowl for Manon. That's a really good bowl.
It's a good set.
Not even the drops of water on the camera lens are ruining how good that back toucher is that's just been drawn there. Not a lot of fun for the players out there at the moment, but there is blue sky coming.
Yeah, the heads are still very tight as you would expect at this level, despite the rain. And to be fair, some very bright coloured bowls around the green. A very bright lime green bowl there.
Yes, I think that's
Pink.
the Spain lead with the electric green.
Lorna McCormack.
Dominic McVitie has
Drawn another cracker.
played an absolute blinder there. That is a really good bowl.
I'm sure Cindy won't be short to this.
She's got to be attacking this now, Keris. I think. Yeah, the unfortunate part is she's got 2 of her bowls a long way short, which aren't really helping her. But running through the front, split on the front 2, giving herself a chance. That's not what she wanted to do with the first, though. If it keeps running, well,
It's a good receiver.
she has the tee now if she were to burn it. I'm absolutely delighted to tell the viewers that the blue sky has now reached us and the rain is starting to relent.
With 2 ends to go.
I'm 2 yards short, that's also good. Run.
Dominic changing his
Might not
mind.
be wasted there. Would just be in Cindy's eye.
Cindy is more
Positive ball
aggressive
here.
this time. Whoa!
I think England could still be holding the 3.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lot harder now. Keris should think the only option she's really got is
To promote
run
her
down.
in, really.
Well, even that I can't say. Maybe the inside edge of that front red to get across and get the jack, but she may have just pushed
It's not an
Dominic.
easy shot for Dom either, really.
No, she may have just pushed that Dominic's bowl far enough back to give him the tee as well. As the rain has stopped, I'll do one last clear of the lens for the viewers on the final 2 ends.
I mean, that's
What was the call, Keris? I missed it. All I heard was if that's what you see. Backhand, yeah.
Yeah, Dom's playing it.
I think that's a good shot. He can just
He
use
can
the
just
inside edge of the
Looking
red
to
like we call for
lift on his
Cindy
his
there.
head,
I tell you
really.
what, he's played an absolute corker here. Yeah, that's
Well
a
played,
great
Dom.
ball. That's a good ball. Well, he doesn't like it, but we're saying it's a good ball.
Of course, see another attacking bowl from Cindy here.
Absolutely. This morning, Keris, this commentary worked a treat. I was able to order a bacon roll for by the time the game finished. So we're going to try again and
Oh, are
order
you?
a cheeseburger
Okay.
for the time that the game finished, and see how successful we are. Kevin did a great job of having it ready as soon as we finished last time, and I was starving, so that was good. A great aggressive bowl here from Cindy. Is she got her own?
She has.
That's a oh no.
Unfortunately taken
That's
hers out, although
unlucky. It
she's
was a
taken
good
out
bowl.
One of the English bowls. I think she's brought the other one in now. Her bowl's gone out the head. 3.
Three
So England
conceded.
take an 8-3 lead after 6 ends going into the last end.
Yes, Keris, you're absolutely right. And if I'd have kept the scoreboard up to date here for the viewers, instead of wiping lenses, we'd have all been aligned.
Jersey have the jack over on the far end.
Hooray!
Shorten the jack. So 2-2 after 4 ends in that game. So a big couple of ends from Jersey to get them back into the mix of the second set. Possibly force a tie break. Israel are 6-4 up on the Netherlands. Playing the 6th end. Cyprus have taken a 3-1 lead over Turkey now in that game, with Turkey having taken the first set. And Spain continue to dominate the game against Hungary, leading 9-1 going into the last end of the second set, having taken the first set. Isle of Man have increased their score to 4 against Wales' 7.
Great ball there
Playing the
from
last
Patrick.
end of the second set. Isle of Man lead beneath, just turning Emma Gittins' bowl right onto the jack.
Oh, what a response
Yeah.
from Anna.
Hard bowl to move.
Great ball from Annie there.
Nice split then.
I think Cindy's asked Patrick to change his hand. We do need a 4 this end. I don't think he's played this badly, Keris. It looks
No,
pretty
if he
close.
gets past his own, he's very close.
That's a great bowl. Absolutely brilliant bowl. I can't see the jack on the cameras.
This is just short, Jack Eye. Another shot. Don't lose him. Just,
Annie changing her hand to go down the backhand as well.
closer than what we got now.
She's super close too.
Just over
gonna
that
bend.
line.
Excellent. Well done.
It's fine
It's a
there.
great bowl there.
Yeah, that's 2 great bowls when you're protecting a lead. Going into the final end. Oh, that's not what Patrick wanted there.
On ring 2, the Wales Isle of Man game. Emma Gittins had 2 bowls on the jack. Isle of Man lead. Bernice opened up the head. Emma's got a touch her in the ditch. Jack's about a yard off the ditch. So tall ask for Isle of Man to get 3 here. So that game looks like it'll be going into a tie break.
That's a
Well
great
played,
ball
Dom.
from Don. He's been playing the wrong hand all day. A wry
A
smile.
wry smile.
Wry smile
We
as
said
he
the same
knows.
thing.
Cindy not having the same success as finding that narrow line.
We're just going to quickly lift the purple bowl from Ross's bowl next door. Well played, Ross.
I think that makes it very difficult for the Isle of Man to get their 3 now. Clive's bowl is short over there. Whether he drew it there or whether he got caught, I don't know.
And of course Emma does have a touch in the ditch as well, Greg,
Of course.
which would be, I think, in before those two.
Yeah, I think that game's definitely heading to the
Yeah.
tie-break. Gareth now. Cindy wants it to bend. It's just so difficult down that side. I know the viewers will be getting bored with how many times I've said it, but it really is. Neil Butler says, will the man with the hanky on the camera come round and do my windows top job? I'd love to, Neil, but I probably won't be able to reach your windows. Well, Dominic has... Oh, Annie likes it.
Yeah.
Not sure Dominic does so much with the...
Quite sure what Cindy can.
The umpires down the far end of the green are being really tested.
The line marker. Isle of Man have a belt, which is possibly the shot on the line, which they're checking.
Cowboy is springing into action, which should strike fear into anyone. Cindy is close this time. Dominic McVitie with athletic skill. There's the badminton coming out, Paris. There is the badminton coming out. Hopefully he hasn't pulled a hamstring for any further game.
There we are.
1 to England on the final end. So that is a
9-3.
two
winning the second
sets
set.
victory for England. Thanks to our viewers for tuning in. You did tell me what the next game was, Keris. It was Ireland and
Turkey, I believe.
Turkey. Ozcan versus last year's defending champions. Tune back in at 3 o'clock for that game. Thank you all for following, and we look forward to seeing you this afternoon.
Thanks, Greg.